Hi, this is Dan O'Leary with Asset Real Estate Services. Today we're going to be talking about the tenants from hell. If you've been in and around the real estate business for any length of time, everybody tends to hear stories and kind of trade stories about who has experienced the worst tenants or the tenants from hell. From time to time we get involved and we'll come in and we'll take over property or start to begin to help out in a property where there's been some bad tenants. Two particular ones come to mind right now. One of the worst we had ever seen was this particular tenant had been in a property and they were actually using extension cords to steal electricity from the neighbors' homes. The utilities had been off for quite a while, and they were borrowing water from hoses and these types of things. And inside the house was a bit of a mess. They even went so far as to, in the electrical, they had crossed wires and kind of jimmied a lot of the electricity in there. And I guess the attempt was to cause a fire or something at some point. They also went so far as to pour concrete down the drains and the filters of the swimming pools, and just very, very vindictive. And they had trashed the home quite a bit. This home was a lot of work to get it cleaned up, and we had come and got involved in that one. Another one that comes to mind was after a drug bust. These tenants had been in the home and they'd been dealing quite a bit of drugs out of the home, and the police had gone in, but they had to go in and pull off the sheetrock all throughout the house where the drugs had been, the marijuana had been hidden and the cocaine had been hidden up in the walls, underneath the stairways, and so all the sheetrock had to be taken down, and they had done all that. The really scary thing about this type of scenario is that there are situations where the government will have to come in and actually seize the home when there's problems like this. Some of those situations arise, and so this is something that the property owner needs to be very, very careful of. So these are some real concerns and some real problems for homeowners. We suggest very, very highly, at a minimum, to drive by your properties at least once a month. We also suggest every quarter doing a walk through the property, making sure the tenant's following the rules, keeping the property up, there are no problems, there's no hazards, these type of things. And so if you're not in town, you really need wheels on the ground, find someone that can do this type of thing for you, get in these properties and make sure that there's nothing strange going on. So that's our suggestion today. If you have a scary tenant story, please share it with us. And if you have any questions or if you have any problems with tenants, please give us a call. Till we talk again, thanks.